Conservative media done right. You're listening to the SHR Media Network.
Back at Freedom Fest 2016 in Las Vegas, Nevada, the home of air condition. I'm Kim McClinton, the exceptional conservative from Washington, D.C. We are carrying the best in conservative talk right here from SHR headquarters, home to Sackhead Sean, Sackhead Clint, and Free Socko, of course. Phillipe Desrameaux is with us today, a individual who is attending today Freedom Fest. You might wish to know, since I know it doesn't matter for most of you, but Philippe has a certain heritage that goes behind that particular name. Philippe, can you tell us all about that particular heritage?
First and foremost, I want to thank you for the opportunity, and I want to thank all your listeners for checking in. And my name is Phillipe Desrameaux, or Phillipe Desrameaux, and I got that name from the great country of Haiti. Both of my parents were born in the country of Haiti.
Wow. Now, the Haitian crisis is a topic that's going to come up during the election period. And with your background from Haiti, I want to find out from you, first and foremost, how has the recovery been over the past 6-7 years since then? And then secondly, has it amounted to what was expected?
Well, in my opinion, I think that it hasn't gone as good as it can, but I have to be honest and say that I'm blessed to say that all of the relatives that I have back there are fine. Yeah. And since the earthquake, everybody's been in relatively good status and condition, so I got to be thankful for that. But when it comes to the topic of Haiti as a country and the internal politics and the condition, it is a really, really, really touchy subject, and it also is the subject of where I can't even deny it. I have a little bit of a different perspective being a foreigner, depending on who you're talking to in Haiti.
Wow. Now, when I ask you about that opinion, is it an opinion that challenges what's happening in Haiti, or are the Haitians in agreement with the status quo?
Well, a lot of people that are in Haiti, the thing is I want to put it like this. What goes on in Haiti, the good and the bad, is interpreted as just what's going on. A lot of what goes on in Haiti doesn't create a driving force internally for the people in the country to make change. And it's not to say that these people don't want the change. Yeah. There's just been a lack of cultural upbringing to be motivated by these events to bring real change, whether that be through government or not.
Now, Haiti has a background. Its origins is in revolution, and you know they were the first to repel the foreign invasion, and had done so successfully. France, Britain, and so on. The Dutch accordingly. Why is it that there is not a motivation for a republic, for freedom and liberty in Haiti?
That is the question. That really is the question. But it seems that the main talking point that the elected officials take on in Haiti is a rehash of the past. Like, yeah, we were the first country. Yeah, we should be proud of that. And that's that. Wow. Nobody wants to take the initiative to make an objective analysis of where things stand and campaign or commit to activism or do anything to move forward. And it's not to say that complacency is the key. That's not the word I want to put it on. It's just like generations of people not being formally and properly educated has led to people standing still, but yet moving at the same time with time.
Now, America was one of the more formidable partners in terms of providing recovery assistance. And, I mean, every Tom, Dick, and Harry actor and singer got together to do some type of marathon to raise money for change in Haiti after the natural event that caused disruption in Haiti. Want to find out from you, have the people of Haiti been satisfied with receiving not only the promises but the money behind the promises?
I can answer that question with the people of Haiti have not received any of that.
Whoa. Yes, they have. We've been promised that they've received billions of dollars of support. and they even had singers and actors that visited Haiti, and we're going to build a sandcastle in the sky for you all.
Now, it's funny you should mention that, Ken. The issue is, as Americans know the term cronyism. Cronyism is the doctrine in Haiti. A lot of the elected officials, since before my birth, and I'm a 90s baby for your listeners, since before then, the elected officials in the country have coordinated with foreign governments all around the world in a sympathetic effort to retrieve funds to rebuild the country. You know, money that could be dedicated to infrastructure, education, simple things like, you know, toiletries and like amenities. And the sad truth to it all is none of that has made it to the people.
Wow. Now, it not just because of cronyism from the level of Haiti, but there is some type of corruption from the very foreign leaders that made promises to send money, and somehow, you know, PayPal didn't work that weekend. And so they still hold that particular money. But there also been foundations that have made promises, and one of which was the Clinton Foundation, Philippe.
Oh, wow. The Clinton Foundation. Buzzword.
Yeah, very big buzzword. And going into a campaign where she's under federal investigation because of the Clinton Foundation and its efforts. The American Red Cross has also been criticized for not providing the support mechanisms in place. Probably the only institution that provided the support that they promised was the Franklin Graham Group in Haiti. Your thoughts on all of the proposed support that was made?
I don't really have much of an opinion, and that's stemming from the reason that I previously stated that these promises, they're only half met.
Yeah.
A lot of these promises are only half met, and part of the whole thing is the Haitian people growing accustomed to it, or already being accustomed to not really seeing real change in their country. But as someone with Haitian blood going through my veins, I would love to, as an individual, contribute to some sort of growth and change at whatever point in my life that the calling and the opportunity is there. And it doesn't matter what exactly. It almost feels as if I owe it to these people, because simple things like soap, Ken, your listeners need to understand, simple things like soap that we take advantage of, that we have a variety of options to choose from, are completely absent in a nation like Haiti.
Yeah.
And like I said, whenever the opportunity presents itself, I will take a micro level to bring change to the country. But these promises, they're not going to be met. It has to be done organically and on a micro level.
By the people, for the people.
Yes.
Phillipe Desrameaux is with us tonight, and we are talking about, as a Freedom Fest attendee, the issues that are being faced throughout Freedom Fest, one of which is the terrorism that's going on in France. I want to get your thoughts and your opinion regarding that, sir.
In all honesty, it's really frightening. It's upsetting that all around the country right now there is people who wish to act in such radical manner, and the justification for it is so out of the box. It's a crazy time, and I'm a millennial, for the record, as I said before. It's the most crazy thing when I see my millennial friends and former classmates with their own children living in and being brought up in their early years in this time, and it's just I really wish that this whole terror issue can be addressed, but I feel deep down that it's going to take a little or a lot more before real change can be brought in regards to how these people find these resources, how these people are motivated, and the entire aspect to it. But hopefully it happens in my lifetime.
Javier Solitaire was with us just a few minutes ago, and he said that for the people of Southeast Texas, it didn't become important to them until there was a threat in Southeast Texas. Is that the case with us here in America?
It's funny you mentioned that. I'm in Broward County, Florida, and when the Pulse Orlando nightclub shooting happened, you can bet that there were people that I knew who knew people who were there, or knew people that were there. And that's when it gets close to you like that, it's when you take a step back and make an objective analysis of everything. It's gut-wrenching. Yeah. It's gut-wrenching. And I really do hope that whether it be through policy or cultural change, wherever it needs to be, that we can actually put this in the books and it doesn't come back.
Philippe, got to ask you this before we depart. Why did you choose coming to Freedom Fest? I mean, you could have done anything else.
Oh, that's an easy question. I love liberty, and the reason why I love liberty is because I read the Constitution, and the reason I read the Constitution is because a former congressman from the state of Texas sparked my mind, and I have to give a shout out to that man. His name is Ron Paul.
Wow.
And it was reading End the Fed in October of 2012 that led me to my first vote for president with Gary Johnson, who actually just walked by here at Freedom Fest today. Yeah. And I got a picture with him and my boss. Once I found out that it was the idea of liberty that brought us to where we are today, that was when I knew that this is what I had to dedicate, if not all, but part of my life to. Because if we don't keep this freedom, the children that I choose to bring into this world will only read about it, not experience it.
You know, that's very poignant for today, because a lot of people believe, $135 trillion of unfunded liabilities, a $20 trillion deficit, debt, national debt, $4 trillion debt, national debt, deficit, forgive me. My God, we can have time. We can figure this all out. Do you believe we have time?
Unfortunately, the time may have already elapsed for your listeners, the American public. And I mean, yes, billions and trillions, it's money we may never touch. But if you can bring it back to scale, the average taxpayer owes over $150,000 in debt, federal debt, and then the average citizen is sitting at around $50,000 to $60,000 that they owe. Ladies and gentlemen, that Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid check that's running around, that could be your neighbors, your elderly aunts, your grandmas. That's part of it. Yeah. You got to take a look in the mirror. You got to take a look at your surroundings and really try to figure out if this is what you think how things should be. I made that decision at the ripe age of 18, 19, that this wasn't how things should be. That's why I do what I do every day. That's why I came to Freedom Fest, to be surrounded and meet people who shared that same sentiment with me, and we could trade notes and try to figure out how to change this, you know?
Exactly. There's still time at the ballot box right now for people to make decisions. But we both know, in all sincerity, until you have a public that's willing to sacrifice the promises of security for the truths of liberty, we are entrenched in a slavery towards a whole lot of good intentions.
Wow, that was really put well, and that is exactly what's going on. And I try to bestow this information one person at a time through my travels, through my experiences and conversations. And I don't, doom and gloom isn't always necessary. I do believe that slowly but surely people are beginning to realize this. When you have federal candidates capable of getting away with deleting thousands of emails and people still considering to vote for them, that is something that's going to wake a lot of the people up. Whether it'll be a call to vote for the other person in this election at this ballot box on said day, that's a different discussion. Yeah. But a slow and gradual realization of the condition of the country, will lead to legitimate change.
Phillipe Desrameaux is with us today, and it will not be the last time we have him on the Exceptional Conservative Show. Listen, Philip, it was great having you here.
Definitely, man. Definitely.
And I just want you to know that I was very appreciative of the fact that you were able to share this space with me, since normally I have to do all of my interviews outside in the alley because of Sean Lewis. Oh, there he is. Sean, there he is, Sean. Hey, Sean, you're just the greatest thing since Swiss cheese you are.
You brought up your own show.
Phillipe Desrameaux, it's great. God bless you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen, we're not through here at Freedom Fest. We're just getting started. The party is just getting started. George Floyd speaks
baby.
tonight. And I'm talking about it. You know, dude, this is the place to be. And I know a lot of y'all sit on the sidelines talking about, I wish I could have gone. Okay, well, let's get started with getting here for next year. It's only $395 a person if you register today. So go ahead and plan for 2017 and make your way here to Freedom Fest, as we are here in 2016 with some of the best minds in the entire world. Phillipe Desrameaux is one of those. Thank you. We'll be right back with more of the best and SHR coverage of Freedom Fest.
Yeah. Yo, I gotta hear this. I gotta hear this.
Great job, man.
I thought I did good. That's good.
You did a great job, man. And to be able to talk about Haiti in real perspective. I'm tired of hearing the talking points. I'm tired of hearing people. Yeah. Well, people like living out on the beach. Really?
The beach. What? No, man.
They love sleeping